Hello, my name is Hasibullah Rasuli. Today I'm going to talk about women rights in Afghanistan before Taliban regime and during the Taliban regime. The Taliban captured Afghanistan in 1990 and they were there in Afghanistan till 2000 or 2001. So in this short presentation, I would like to express or present the situation of women's or Afghan women in Afghanistan that in these 3 decades of war in Afghanistan, we had many changes in Afghanistan, and the women's has also affected in different parts of the society, especially during the Taliban regime. So let's go and watch this presentation till end, and please write your comments and also subscribe to the YouTube if you like. Thank you. So let's go. So according to this photo, the woman wear miniskirts, for example, and so in 1970, they had their freedom to choose which kind of life they want to have, and the situation was not actually the same in all over the country. In some provinces, women had to wear hijab or burqa because of tradition, but it was not like an obligation. And as you see this picture, the woman lives like European women. And also in 1964, the government issued or granted equal rights, and it means that the woman and men has the same rights in Afghanistan, and they're allowed to decide how they live, or which kind of clothes they wear and which kind of style they want to have. So in this period of time, the woman has also this freedom to join the schools or universities. It means that they had this freedom to continue their educations or to make their careers together with male. It means that the male and female, it was not an obligation that they should be separated. They should join the universities or schools separately. And also, the hijab was not like an obligation, so it was free. If somebody wanted to wear hijab or not, it was absolutely not a big issue on that time. So, and also going to cinema, the male and the female, it means they could go to cinema so freely and or make parties together at home or outside or somewhere else. So this freedom on that time, the woman had this freedom. And also, as I say that, according to this photo, you can see that these women have wear miniskirts and they are without hijab. So when you see this photo, uh, you will think surely that maybe these women are from Europa or from America or somewhere else. And also on that time, it means on 1970 or maybe till 1980 or 1985, the women had this freedom also to make their business, to to have business or to make their own business, and they had also this right or this freedom to join to politics or being in parliament also. But unfortunately, the dark side of Afghanistan began from 1990 till 2001. Actually, as I said, that we have more than 3 or 4 decades war in Afghanistan. So the dark side of Afghanistan is actually from this time, from 1990 till 2001. So before this, we had also some problems and war and fighting and some other problems also. But the dark side of Afghanistan is actually from 1990 till 2001, when the Taliban came to Afghanistan and captured Afghanistan. So it was around 10 or 11 years that they were in Afghanistan. So in this time, as you see the pictures, the women should hide themselves from the outside, from the society. So this kind of hijab, this is actually not hijab. This is like burqa. So this has many colors, and for example, in big cities, the color must be blue and light green in small cities. But it has also another color also. But this tradition remained till now. So till now, the women wear such things in Afghanistan or burqa in Afghanistan. So this burqa is only in Afghanistan. In other countries, you can't find such things, for example. And maybe you cannot imagine how this is difficult for the women in hot weather, about 45-degree, and they wear this hijab. And we had many cases that the woman had many problems and many sickness problems during the hot weather with this burqa. Burqa, the Taliban say that the face of a woman is a source of corruption. So it means that that the woman should wear burqa in order to avoid from being corrupted. For example, to avoid it, to have a corrupted society or government. So that's why it was like an obligation that they should wear burqa. And they are also the women were not allowed to work, not allowed to be educated after the age of 8 years old. So till 8 years they were allowed to go to only mosques to learn Quran, to learn about Islamic topics or issues. And outside without burqa was punishment, and this punishment was actually this is so it was different. In some places it was very hard, and some places the woman must be died, and some other places so they must be kicked with, for example, with gun or with stake or with stone, something like this. So this was very hard for women in this decade. Once the Taliban captured all Afghanistan, women were banned from working outside the home. They were forced to wear the burqa and had to be escorted by a muharram. Muharram is a male uh, a male relative, for example, brother or maybe father, husband, and like this. Girls' schools were closed down all over the country. As you see, according to this photo, or to this picture, this Talib which is punishing the woman because a part of her body could be seen. So it was not allowed. It was not allowed to show any part of the body when the women are outside with burqa. And also eliminating women's access to education was an assault. Under the Taliban rules, women were given only the most rudimentary access to health care and medical care. In most hospitals, male doctors could only examine a female patient if she were fully clothed. And the study outside and working outside was not allowed. So this situation was very bad and very hard for all women around the country. But this situation of Afghanistan during the Taliban was till 2000, and after 2001 the USA military came to Afghanistan, and together with Mujahideen they fought against Taliban and captured all Afghanistan. So after that this situation changed absolutely to the positive side, and the women had their freedom again. And in the next video I will make the life of the woman from 2000 till now, and we will compare the life of women again with Taliban regime, during the Taliban regime, and during the time before Taliban regime. So thank you very much for your attention and have a nice day. Thank you.